One of the biggest gaps the LA Chargers need to address this offseason is at tight end. They really need a reliable pass-catching option in that position, and bringing back Tucker Fisk alone isn't going to cut it. The team could use some new talent to shake things up, and the problem for the Chargers is that the tight end market this offseason isn't exactly deep. Two prospects, Colston Loveland and Tyler Warren, have stood out as ideal first-round options. But here's the issue. There's a good chance neither of them will still be on the board when it's time for the Chargers to pick at number 22nd. Even the bigger problem is that the Chargers also need to address other positions, which is why they can't trade up, especially not for the tight end position. Fortunately, there's some good news. A promising tight end just hit the market, and Joe Hortiz should pursue actively him if they really need to fill this gap. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. Sometimes things just work out. The Chargers need a pass-catching tight end who can complement blocking specialist Will Dissly next season. On Thursday, in a series of cost-cutting moves, the Jacksonville Jaguars released Pro Bowl tight end Evan Engram, and he checks all the boxes. He'd be a perfect fit for their offense and could bring a lot to the table. Engram is a two-time Pro Bowler, with his most recent appearance coming in the 2023 season while playing for the Jaguars. The former Giants tight end put up impressive numbers, catching 114 passes for 963 yards and 4 touchdowns. His 114 receptions are the second most by a tight end in a single season, just behind Zach Ertz's record of 116 catches in 2018. Last season wasn't as productive for Engram, but that was true for the entire Jaguars offense. In 9 games, he caught 47 passes for 365 yards and 1 touchdown. Even with those numbers being a step back for Engram, it would still be a big upgrade at the tight end position compared to what the Chargers currently have. The Chargers don't need Engram to replicate his 114-catch season to make an impact in LA. What they really need is someone who can keep defenses honest in the passing game, and Engram fits that role perfectly. Los Angeles is an ideal destination for the 30-year-old tight end. Sharing snaps with Dissly would help keep Engram fresh, and playing with Justin Herbert would be a huge advantage for him. While Trevor Lawrence is undeniably talented, Herbert would be the best quarterback Engram has ever worked with. The best part about signing Engram is that it wouldn't affect the Chargers' compensatory pick formula for the 2026 NFL Draft. This might not be a huge concern in an offseason where the Chargers have plenty of cap space, but general manager Joe Hortiz is known to value those compensatory picks. Since Engram was released, he doesn't count against the formula, which could make him a more appealing option than Juwan Johnson, who's arguably the top free agent tight end available right now. Now, let's shift focus to another hot news DK Metcalf potential trade rumor. Yesterday, I've explained that Metcalf has requested a trade, and the Chargers are perfect place for him. I have some more insights about this. Let me share it with you. Not every team will be in the running for the two-time Pro Bowler. According to The Athletic's Diana Rossini, Metcalf has certain criteria he's prioritizing when choosing his next team. He is looking for a team in a warm weather location and one with a stable quarterback situation. Now, after listening to these demands, Chargers fans can see that their team is clearly a perfect fit for Metcalf. With Justin Herbert, the Chargers' quarterback situation is as stable as they come. And playing in Southern California, the weather is ideal also. Now, the question is what the Chargers can offer to Seahawks in return. Seahawks reporter Corbin K. Smith mentioned that the Seahawks have shown interest in Chargers wideout Quentin Johnston in the past. Adding a draft pick, possibly as high as a second rounder, could make the trade happen fairly easily. It's not an unrealistic idea. Johnson has struggled with drop issues and a limited route tree, but he's only 24 years old. There's potential upside for a team like Seattle to explore, especially since he's still on an affordable rookie deal through 2026. Meanwhile, Metcalf is 28 and set to earn $31.875 million in 2025. On top of that, he'd likely expect a big contract extension once he joins a new team. For Seattle, the deal could bring a draft pick, cap relief, and a young player who might thrive in a new environment. For the Chargers, they'd land a better version of Johnston and a player they reportedly had their eye on last year. So, now the Chargers have plenty of cap space, and both boxes checked, they become one of the best matches for Metcalf. Now we have to look at front office and see what they decide. There's no doubt that the front office has a broader vision than we do, and they have to consider many factors before making a decision. Let's see what decision they come to. So, guys, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section.